Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Shaw and this channel is all about the narcissistic personality disorder and different ways to recover from narcissistic abuse. This video is about your beliefs, in particular your limiting beliefs. So what are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are those thoughts we have in our minds that hold us back, stop us from taking action and doing the things that we are truly capable of. Things like I don't, I can't, I'm not, I won't, I mustn't. Whatever you tell yourself with those words in front of you will hold you back in life. Most people live unaware of limiting beliefs and the effects that they have on our own life's journey. Why do we have limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs come directly from our experience in life. We act or something happens and we draw a conclusion. When you've been surrounded by one or lots of narcissistic people in your life, you're also programmed subconsciously, subtly and slowly on these limiting beliefs. If you've had a narcissistic parent, you might have been told you're not good enough, you can't do that, you're not capable, and so many more. Some of us do manage to not let those thoughts get to us and break free, yet because they've been repeatedly heard, often with parents' actions of not being supportive. For example, if you've tried something new and you couldn't do it the first time, instead of having the support of it's okay to fail, that's just your first attempt in learning, get up and go again, you can achieve this, you will achieve this. A narcissistic parent might tell you to quit because you're not good enough. When you keep quitting with words from your parents reinforcing your limiting beliefs, you develop a pattern, and by not seeing what you're truly capable of, this reinforces those limiting beliefs. If you've had a narcissistic partner who's lied, cheated, gaslighted and let you down, and you can see from the actions that they hurt you and you can feel the pain, with their chosen words of if you hadn't, I wouldn't, you're crazy, you're insecure, no one will love you, who'd put up with you? And all the rest, their negative actions towards you and their negative words towards you subconsciously over time programs your mind into believing that false persona of yourself, that someone else is drilling into you. So what are the effects of these limiting beliefs on your life? So many who've been through narcissistic relationships feel deep within themselves that they don't deserve any better. So often accept things and being treated in a way that they should have never been accepted or treated. When the people you associate yourself with brings you inner pain, you might not only get isolated from others because the narcissist is triangulating you, but you may cut yourself off from others when you're repeatedly told they don't like you, they talk about you behind your back, you're not good enough. It hurts us. It causes emotional pain. Then as the people in your life are limited to negative people, negativity breeds negativity. Your subconscious believes everything that's said. This limits you for taking the action you need. You need to reprogram your mind and abort any self-doubting, limiting beliefs that are in your mind in order to step out of your comfort zone that's actually rather unpleasant and uncomfortable and create new beliefs to step into a much happier, much more confident you, reaching your potential time and time again in the future. Every time you hear yourself saying any limiting belief, you need to consciously within your own thoughts change them. I don't needs to be I do. I can't needs to be I can. I'm not needs to be I am. I won't needs to be I will. I mustn't needs to be I must. Now, there is a flip side. Sometimes telling yourself I can make it work with someone who continues to let you down, control and hurt you needs to be I cannot make this work. I won't split up my family needs to be I will do what's best for me and my children and get out of that negative, toxic environment. When you're telling yourself you cannot do something that you really need to do, it's not only that you can't, you've either not tried or given up after the first attempt, or you don't want to. Focus on what you want. Tell yourself you can and keep going until you do and until you can see it. We learn faster from painful experiences, so if we burn ourselves on an oven, we become more aware not to. After time, when that physical pain is a distant memory, we might pay less attention and burn ourselves again to remind us to be more careful next time. We don't just give up and stop cooking. We learn to get up and go again and take more care, time and attention. Sometimes when we've had an extremely painful past, once we get out, we might get comfortable, which keeps us stuck also. We are here to grow. Staying stuck in a comfort zone is not fulfilling your dreams. You have a greatness deep within you. You're a fighter, a survivor and a warrior. Sometimes those dark clouds reappear to remind us of how far we have come, to retreat, rethink and then get up and go again better than who we were before. When you're making big life decisions, our minds might weigh up the cost of failure against success, making us argue against ourselves. If success looks like a hard task, we might stop ourselves before we start. If it looks like we might fail, we protect ourselves by not risking that failure. Now, if your relationship is making you unhappy, it's already failing. You cannot make it work in everyone's best interest with someone who's not interested in compromise and does not care. You have to put yourself first, learn from your mistakes and failures, notice those little successes along the way so that your mind consciously acknowledges them and keeps you accountable until you succeed. When you succeed at one thing, this creates pathways in your mind to see that you can go out and succeed at other things. If where you are now is making you feel unhappy and stuck, you've got to change something. And when you change one thing, it changes everything. Rome wasn't built in a day. You've got to stay accountable, stay consistent, and go get the dreams that you want for you. Stop making excuses. Don't make excuses for another person's abusive behaviour towards you. Take yourself out of the picture and ask yourself, who truly deserves to be treated that way? If you have a close friend or a child or someone that you truly love and care about, what would you tell them? Would you tell them it's their fault, or would you be telling them that no one deserves this treatment and they deserve better? Fear and guilt keeps us trapped in situations we shouldn't be in. Fear of being harmed, fear of judgment from others, guilt for not being able to help, guilt for splitting up the family. You've got to recognise that emotion and deal with those emotions and then take action. Fear is telling you to prepare and stay safe. You're not safe with someone you fear, so you need to get out safely. Fear of the unknown, it doesn't need to be unknown. Create a vision, create a new dream, and set out to achieve. Jump in all hurdles until you do. Fear of the effects on the children. Children will be more affected growing up in an abusive household than they will be growing up with separated parents. Guilt, you've got to do what's right for you, not those who harm you. Let that guilt go. Identify your limiting beliefs. Pay close attention to how you talk to yourself. Write down any limiting beliefs you have. Be aware and note down any moments you judge yourself, doubt yourself and your abilities, and then question it and change it, and then change those limiting beliefs and take action. When you take action, you create a better belief in your mind and you create a better life for yourself. So, for example, if one of the limiting beliefs is telling yourself, I'm not good enough, then you need to ask, why am I not good enough? And what's the answer? Because my parents told me I wasn't, because my partner treats me badly. And then tell yourself that's their perception. It is not mine. And remind yourself and tell yourself, I cannot always change others' perceptions. I can change my own, which might change theirs. So I am good enough and I will do my all to achieve the life I want and deserve. The more you question your own limiting beliefs, the more you will challenge your own mindset, the more you'll find the answers, the more you'll see the change from within, and then you'll see the achievements that you are making. I'm not saying it's easy. It is, however, possible. Sometimes doing what's easy makes life hard, and doing what's hard actually makes your life easy. You have got to be you to become you. You've got to be who you truly are and not what others tell you to be. You have got to have a deaf ear to all those negative people and work on your own thoughts and your own mindset to work for you. When hard things happen, deal with them, learn from them and grow from them to develop you into who you truly are, who you want to be and who you want to become. Don't ever stop working on you. You are more than capable. You will do this. You can do this. Just keep working on you and keep going until you get the successes you want. Thank you for listening. Bye.